Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Mercury. Welcome back to the lounge. How are you guys doing? I hope everything is okay. Today we're going to be doing an energy update for you, beginning of December 1st through 7th. I've updated my setup here. We're going to be doing major energy from major arcana for you for the week, going through with the reading, getting some confirmation cards from the universe. Did I shuffle this? No, I ain't shuffled this. Yeah, and then I got some affirmation cards here for you guys that I usually use during meditations. However, it does have really good affirmations that you can repeat yourself throughout the week whenever you're getting out of tune, to stay positive, to stay on track, whatever it is going on with you. It will really help you get back on it, because that's, what happened to me. So let's see. Let me clear those up real quick. I started doing this really cool thing before readings where I burn bay leaves for you guys. And for me, of course. Alright, so let's get started with Sagittarius here. What's coming up for you this week? Next week especially. Sorry, out here on timing. Trying to record everything on time for you guys. So December 1st through 7th. Let's see what Sagittarius has to say. Major energy for Sagittarius. Let's see what's happening here for you. Oh, hopping out. The Chariot. Great. So, very collected energy. I'm seeing you starting new projects. I'm seeing you finally going through with it. You're all ready to go. Chariot card is always like on the move for me, very much so structured, ready to go, ready to conquer the world. So I'm also seeing you counting out the odds. So you're really out here thinking how to go about your plan. What are the odds? What are the pros? What are the cons for you? Yeah, I see you really weighing things around first week of December. Some of you may be confused right now on how to follow through with your plans. It's all gonna come, don't worry, Sagittarius. Alright, let's see what's up. What does Sagittarius need to hear for the first week of December? Okay. First, One out of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. Alright, so some of you guys are currently struggling financially. I see you overbearing yourself, overexhausting yourself, overworking yourself to get that coin. But you're like, okay, I'm doing all of this work, and for what? I feel like you can be applying yourself in so many other better ways. So here I feel like you're doing a lot of work for something that's not paying you good. So yeah, you're like, okay, I'm so close. But in reality, you're not getting the coin that you wanted. With the Ten of Wands, I would feel like I would expect at least the King of Pentacles. At least you're on high ground while you're working too much. But you're not even doing all that. I feel like you're doing way too much for something so little. So whatever it is you're doing, it requires, if you're at a job, it has way too many freaking, way too many freaking requirements. Way too many freaking requirements for you to be getting that little coin. Like, you're doing all the work for nothing. You're doing work for other people. Yeah, we have the Temperance card. Yeah, it's really all about finding balance here. I really feel like there's an amazing opportunity. First of all, your ascension is coming up. So you're about to be spiritually awakened again. You're about to be quite literally thrown into a new reality quite soon. It's like over there, right there by the hills. And yeah, I see you finally finding balance. Maybe you're stepping away. Let's see over here. The Temperance card. Let's see what's the reason for celebrating with the Three of Cups here. What are you doing, Sagittarius? Yeah, I see you finally finding balance, and there's a reason for celebration. So maybe you stepped away from the job. Maybe you finally. Okay, I see the King of Cups here, the Queen of Pentacles. All right, so um, let's see here. Hmm. All right, Sagittarius. So I feel like you're going. What is this? Uh, Queen of Wands. Okay, so I see you working in a group. Okay, so you can be working in a group. I feel like you're really finding balance. You're opening up yourself to the possibility to have kings and queens here, and you started with the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like over here you're really applying. First of all, I see you emotionally balancing yourself with your financial stability. So I feel like with this change that's coming up, whatever opportunity it is, I feel like you're directing your energy somewhere else now. You're really dedicated regarding work, and I feel like you're finally done with the shit, and you're like, I'm not gonna be doing all that for that much pay. So you're moving towards something better, something else, and that's really balancing you out because the people that you now work with are actually have the same dedication, but you guys are getting paid well. I feel like you're finding your company, your group, you're finding people who think alike with you, and they would like to get money the same way you do. They're on the same road as you, and you are getting in the same group with them, you're working with them. It might be in you workplace, people who have the same goals as you. I really feel like you guys come from different places, however you guys have the same purpose. You guys are leaning towards the same direction. Maybe you guys are starting out something together, and it kind of all of your energies balance out. And you if you're starting a business, you're starting a business with two of your friends, two of your co-workers. You're maybe even stepping away from the job that you guys worked at together to start your own thing. And that really brings in the celebration over here with the Three of Cups. Let's see with the Three of Cups here. Sorry, gotta go. Yeah. So with the Three of Cups here, let's see what's going on with that for Sagittarius. Yeah, I see you finding like-minded people. Maybe someone comes maybe a customer comes at you at a job. I'm seeing that they come to you, and they're like paying or something, and you're like, and you get to talking, actually. Yeah. When you get to talking and they offer you a job, they say, oh, I'm actually looking for people who would do this for me, and you're really up for it. So we have Three of Cups here, then Five of Pentacles clarifying. So you're walking away from whatever it is was overburdening you, and I'm seeing you being really happy about it. Yeah, really happy about it. As soon as you let go and free up the space, um, people are going from Five to Six of Pentacles. So I feel like, well, first of all, your friends are really happy. Your family is happy. I feel like they've been feeling like you've been putting too much energy into something that's not worth it. And you're finally stepping away, and then everything starts flowing in. You're finally happy. There's a new opportunity on the horizon. I really feel like you even spend some time with your friends and relax, and you really, okay, so what I'm getting is that like you're understanding the joys of this world. You're really happy, and you're like, everything will be okay. I stepped away, everything will be okay. I'm also seeing you, if you are staying at the same job, you don't have to leave the job. I'm just saying that you're realizing that it can be balanced out differently. Maybe you're talking to people at work and you're like, I can't take all the responsibility, and the people at work are actually supporting you, and you're like, okay, well, I will do this then. You don't have to do it. I got you. So you guys are dividing responsibilities equally now. I'm seeing you being really happy. There's definitely a lot of donations flowing in terms of opportunities. You might be getting a raise. If you have taken a leadership role in whatever it is, project or friend group, and maybe you were the one actually resolving arguments all the time, and you're like, okay, you know, I'm done. Y'all need to step up to my level. I'm not doing this alone. And then the group actually the conflicts get resolved, and now everybody's, you know, living their life in peace, and you're finding joy again, because I feel like you've lost it for a hot minute there. You were really focused on your finances, and you did not realize that you were overburdening yourself with everything else. Like you were just doing whatever it was coming your way, and you didn't know whose responsibility it was, who is supposed to be doing it, if it's your responsibility or not. And you're getting out of that. You're getting out of being the mom of the group, the dad of the group. So, really good. Okay, we have Two of Swords here. What is this? So, there's a situation, you might be feeling a little confused because you just made that transition. You're not really sure what's coming up. You have to make a choice, a decision, follow your intuition. What is this Two of Swords about? Lovers. Okay. So if there's a love situation, you're kind of confused about it. You're looking at somebody, but you haven't decided whether or not you're going to follow through with whatever it is you wanted to go through with them. Maybe transitioning into a new stage with them, new commitment. So, okay, I see. So you're really, yeah. So, I feel like a lot is going on for you right now, Sagittarius, this first week of December. You have to make a lot of decisions on whether or not kind of you can balance out your love life and your work life. I feel like you've been taking on too much, and it's just kind of all falling apart. So you're taking a break with your friends, you're chilling out. You're getting opinions of your friends who have different perspective on things. I feel like the friend group is really different in the ways they portray themselves as well as how they view the world. So you're getting all those different opinions. I feel like you're not asking, but you're listening to people more to hear how they are, so you can formulate your own opinions about your life and maybe adjust yourself. In some ways, you're kind of listening to other people's life experiences to kind of see where they're at, see how they deal with things, and that really helps you out with decisions. So the main decision here, though, is your workplace and deciding whether or not love life is on the table right now for you. Let's see here. I mean, sure. Is there anything else for Sagittarius? You're not really feeling like a lot of drastic energy coming out. Yeah, like I'm feeling you having to make a decision of bringing yourself back to an emotional balance. There's not really like a lot of energy. I don't see any except the Lovers over here. Okay, Ace of Cups. Yeah, it's really all about emotional balance, whether or not you can handle it, because you've been having troubles with sorting all those things out. Yeah, like I feel you're taking on responsibility, and like I heard payments, like car payments, like there's bills to pay, and there's work to work, and there's a lover to be loved, and there are friends to hang out with, and you really need to receive the Chariot confirmation, Chariot and Chariot. Yeah, you're really making that decision to step up into a power where you're seeing you need to see your situation from a higher perspective, Sagittarius, because it's really, I keep hearing Gemini, so maybe you're dealing with a Gemini, maybe you have Geminian placements here, yeah, or maybe Gemini is trying, maybe what ticks it over is a Geminian, an air sign is trying to tick you off, and they're like, aren't you a busy man? Like, you don't have time for that. And like they piss you the fuck off because you've been handling all of this shit like a fucking pro. But then you go back and you realize that maybe I have been taking too much responsibility for things that I shouldn't have been taking responsibility for. So you're making actions towards emotional stability. You're beginning to realize that you have this emotional state of mind where you are an achiever, you run after things, you go after things you want. It's just a matter of balance of not running at all things at once. You can definitely still have your goals, you know, you don't have to drop your whole relationship for your goals. I'm just saying that it's like, it's more so about how you balance it out. And this is what really is coming through the first week of December, is you having to make those decisions based on your intuition and working your way out. Or, like I said, with the Chariot card, you're really weighing pros and cons, what goes where. You're like planning out your life. You're planning out how time, you're trying to make a plan to make time work for you instead of you trying to catch up to time. So maybe you're like scheduling things for once in your life, Sagittarius. You're scheduling out when to hang out with your friends, how much to spend, where do my bills go, when are the payments due. If you have just gotten a new car, you got an upgrade on your car, if you're having problems with your car bills, you're really trying to figure that out too. I'm literally seeing a car. So, yeah, you're like putting responsibilities on yourself, and they keep piling up, and then you're like, why am I so worn out? But but then you come to a place, there's definitely going to be like an event or something, or a kickback with friends where you just, or your friend group generally is something that you kind of lean on when the times are hard. You just kind of relax with them and not think about anything. So that's really good. And like having that fresh breath of air at that one particular hangout really gives you a bigger outlook on how life can be and how you can be more relaxed in different parts of your life, especially when it comes to, you know, balancing out work and family and bills and lovers and friends. So yeah, it's pretty cut and dry here. You're making decisions that are better for you. Yeah, decisions that are, because I feel like you are on the uprising. In general, like money's getting better, your friendships are getting better, this new person is coming in, or I feel like you've been talking to this person for a while now, and you've been seeing this person in your friend group for a while, or you've been hanging out with them, seeing them kind of at parties or whatever you go to now during the pandemic. So yeah, I really see you opening up your third eye, and really looking at your situation from a higher point of view, seeing the big picture, mapping it out. I feel like it finally makes sense after you sit down and think about it. It finally makes sense what doesn't serve you. It finally makes sense where to put your time into. It makes sense. It will start making sense. All right, Sagittarius. Let's get an oracle card for you. Yeah, like especially at work, like you've been doing some random shit. Like, for example, you're a manager and you like print pages for people. Like you're doing something that you're not supposed to be doing, out of like niceness, out of being a nice person. So we have gratitude here for you. Yeah, so you really need to focus on realizing who you are and being grateful for who you are. And be grateful for the type of person you are. Yeah. Thank you so much. My guides be coming through. If you're struggling to make ends, this is the message from the book, by the way, I'm reading. If you're struggling to make ends meet or experiencing challenging times in your career or business, you may overcome the present difficulty through gratitude. Stop dwelling on what you think is missing and be grateful for everything you already have. There is so much in your life to be grateful for, and it is through gratitude that the universe showers you with blessings. There is no need for negativity and fear, for this only serves to block the universal flow stream of abundance from flowing through. Have faith and be grateful. Focus on which is positive, and all will be resolved soon. You may expect a positive outcome over the coming 3 months. So, yeah, like I see you really being pent up at work, and doing all of that, but then you maybe even going to like what is it called, like a committee, a director committee, um, and talking to them about how you've been overworking, you're not really sure what you're supposed to be doing with the situation, and then they help you out a bunch. You maybe even getting a raise because they recognize how much struggle you've been through at work, and they are giving you a raise where you have to do less things and get paid more. So really good. Let's get a universal message for you. Definitely expect a lot of turnarounds, like with the Temperance card here. I definitely see you being a little bit confused. Just one card, please, for Sagittarius. Okay, thank you. So yeah, like I really see you being a little bit confused, having to make decisions on your own with your own intuition, but it's all turning out okay. Like you're having a lot more possibilities, a lot more opportunities, a lot of more doors open. Like just when you get through this breaking point, it will like send you in on your success path. Like it's basically like not the last test that you will ever get, but this is like the last test of the cycle. Like you had to figure that out. You had to figure out how overburdened you were, how much exhaustion something brings you in order to ascend, in order like you just had to realize that you shouldn't be doing all of these things at once, and really set up your priorities and what you're willing and not willing to do. So yeah. The universal card says here, attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. So yeah, you're really trying out here to find the balance, really trying to fight with yourself. If you've been resisting this change greatly, then like this is going to be the breaking point. Like there is no going back. I feel like we're also working on your relationships. I feel like you've been focusing a lot on what to do with your work, with your money, to the point where you forgot about your relationships as well. And now the relationship is also kind of breaking down, going to a not so good point. Even if you are single, like you're not really sure if you want to date at all. You're kind of closing yourself out of love. So that needs that, and then you realizing that like I'm a Sagittarius, I'm a fire sign, like where's my love, why do I feel so blocked? It's all because you're putting things into place that overburden you, and you're finally realizing it. So I'm really glad for you, Sagittarius. You're like stagnant in one place and you're just not really sure what to do with it right now, as of in the moment. But you're definitely figuring it out, so I'm happy for you, Sagittarius. Let's get an affirmation card for you, Sag. Let's see what's happening, what's going on. Yeah, just be grateful for what you achieved. Even if it was overburdening you, you still did all the fucking work, so it's all good. Still counts. Still counts. Alright, jumped out. Let's see. Angel of Compassion. You and I are one. When we are compassionate, we are able to understand others from deep within ourselves. This attitude brings a light that reveals truth and the love that transforms and heals. To be compassionate is to be equal with one another and with oneself. Yes, so show yourself some more compassion. Be more grateful for what you are, for what you did, for what you do. I feel like as soon as you kind of, I also just heard like, some of you guys have attitudes that are like, I'm so overburdened and I'm doing all of this and fuck the world for making me do all of this. And then you set up your priorities straight, and then immediately the world is like, here's this good opportunity for you, or you can choose this one, and I'll give you this for almost no work or no work at all. So change your mind, try to change your mindset into a more positive thinking that not everybody's out to get you. The world did not make you do it. You signed up for it, and it's your choice to get out of it. So yes, Sagittarius, you're a really strong person. I'm seeing here you can handle it very well. It's just the question of whether or not you should be doing all this right now. You can handle it, but should you? So yeah. Alright, Sagittarius, this was your message for the first week of December. I will see you next week. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.